So as I started to look older and older, as I started to really have not the best skin, I thought that makeup was the best way to cover it. And then I started to realize that my skin was just, clogged up, and it didn't have the right pores, and I looked aged, and I looked dull, and I looked chalky. And so I shared all those things with our scientific team and said, look, everybody, men and women, both want to feel young and be healthy and have great skin. How do we do that? And he basically said simply, great products. And I said, okay, let's go create it. Let's make everybody youthful. Let's make them look young. I'm not a scientist, but I know what I want. I don't want fine lines and wrinkles. I want to look younger. I want my skin to look radiant. I want to have a natural glow. I want my skin to be tight. I want it to be firm. I want blah, 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 blah. And I went on and on and on and on. And long story short, it took us about 2.5 years to develop the skincare line. And it was all about, creating products that were created by nature and then that we were perfecting with science. And that's exactly what we were able to do. We were able to create FERI Flawless. Now, why am I sharing all this with you? Because after we created the FERI Flawless and I started to look 20 years younger and I started to look better than my 20s, then I said to the formulator, okay, what the hell did you put in this product? Because literally it's like Botox in a bottle. It's like youth in a bottle. It's not just FERI Flawless, it's literally youth in a bottle. And he said, well, you said you wanted to look younger. You wanted to feel younger. And some of our scientific team, we actually eat some of these ingredients. And I went, eat? You can eat them? And I went like, what? Well, some of the stuff that's in our skincare, like is cassava root. Everybody knows that you can eat the cassava root, right? Other things like coconut oil. Of course, we know we can eat those things. And my Caribbean and my Africans all know of this. My Filipinos, my Asians, they all know all these sort of course, ingredients are really, really good for you. Then there was like the green tea extract, the goji berry, cucumbers, chamomile, all of these elements that we naturally would eat, and we eat them because they're super high antioxidants, they're super good for us. So we started to develop them to put them into our skincare. But here's the catcher. Norwegian spruce tree extract. I had no idea what that was. And the scientific team told me, well, it's been used in melanoma. And if you don't know what melanoma is, it's skin cancer. It's been using it as a natural preventative because skin cancer is on the rise. So they're using the spruce tree extract as a preventative for skin cancer. And we realize it becomes also a great sunblock, and then it rejuvenates the skin, and then it heals the skin, and. Okay. So if it does all of that, can you imagine what it would do in a skincare? But it got better. Then he said, but I also have another proprietary ingredient for you. Medical grade microsilver, which is used in Europe all across the world, because the medical grade microsilver that's used in skincare in Europe is the biggest anti-aging collection. And I thought, combining medical grade microsilver, combining the spruce tree extract, which is so healing in two different ways and themselves. Wow, that would be brilliant. And voila, that is what we did in our FERI Flawless skincare line, ladies and gentlemen. We combined the beautiful mixture of medical grade microsilver, the beautiful mixture of the Norwegian spruce tree extract, merged them and married them together, added some complementary ingredients to it, and voila, it was the birth of FERI Flawless. Then through the birth of FERI Flawless, they told me, well, did you know that you can eat the spruce tree extract? Okay, how do we eat it? Well, you kind of need rights to it. You need to regulate it. Health Canada needs to approve it. I said, let's do it. Well, it costs money, dinero. And so we said, okay, well, if it costs money, how much? And our CEO ended up investing $2 million into getting the approvals. of the fountain of life. And ladies and gentlemen, came the birth of the Norwegian spruce tree called the fountain of life. And I'm just going to pull this up for you. Sorry, I thought somebody was knocking at my door here. I'm just going to share my screen here. One second here. There we go. So I really want to tell you that health is not just the fountain of life or just divine or the collagen that is coming, but it's a combination of the trio, as we call it, the trio of health. And so we have health, the fountain of life, which, as you all know, is our number one selling product across the globe. This is the most instrumental product, ingredient, product that has ever been distributed, over a million bottles sold. High performance antioxidant. It's really to protect and preserve your well-being. It's natural, it's vegan, gluten-free, GMO-free. There's no genetically modified ingredients that we're adding into this. It's purely made and bottled in Canada. It's got no alcohol in it. And here's really what it does. This incredible product works from head to toe. This incredible product works both internally, inner and outer. So it protects your heart health. It lowers chronic inflammation, which is the number one rise of all disease that's out in the world. It defends against dementia. It gives you really great mental clarity. For the gentleman, it is absolutely phenomenal for your prostate health. For the ladies, it reduces breast cancer risks, decreases colon cancer. It improves health over and over. I cannot tell you how many times people talk to me about their hair growing back. It improves sugar and metabolism and controls diabetes complications, which I hear about all the time, about people being able to reduce down their medication based on getting on this product. And by the way, Fountain of Life is not a cure. It's not a drug. So the way it really works is that what it's doing, it's building up your immune system. It's protecting your DNA. It's improving your metabolism. It's improving your health and your lifestyle. It's really getting your body to function in a much more powerful way. And so that is why many people are benefiting from this incredible product. And so if you're brand new and if you're a guest, you're saying, okay, well, what is this incredible product? Well, it's the most powerful lignin on the planet. It is the strongest source of antioxidant supply, and it protects your body from free radicals. Your body is attacked by free radicals all day long. That could be disease, it could be virus, it could be pollution, it could be smog, it could be Wi-Fi, it could be your medication, it could be a gajillion different things that you are surrounded about. Maybe it's a cleaning product. Maybe it's something that you inhale. Maybe you're putting sunscreen all over you and you're getting these chemicals in your mouth. Maybe it's some of the fruits or the vegetables that you're eating. Maybe it's some of the processed foods that you're eating. But your body is constantly under attack because our food, our soil, our water, our nourishment is not what it used to be. And so what you need is a super antioxidant to break up all those chemicals in your body. And since 2018, we've been hearing thousands upon thousands of testimonials. And this is why we've been able to sell millions of bottles worldwide. That's why we've been able to sell and distribute in over 200 countries and territories. We have the exclusive food grade formula because if you go and you try to find Norwegian spruce tree, first of all, you will never ever find a product like ours. There is absolutely nothing out there like it. There may be some lookalikes or imitations, but never anyone has been able to mimic and duplicate the product that we do. Number one, way too expensive, way too expensive, too powerful, too much science. And that is actually one of the reasons why we have a 90-day money-back guarantee when it comes to the product, whether it's for oral use, topical use. And here's the really, really cool part. It's antibacterial, it's antimicrobial, and it is an absolutely phenomenal anti-inflammatory product. I'm going to tell you guys something that happened to me last night on the job site. I don't know if my hands were dirty. I don't know if dust debris went into my eye. I actually got something in my right eye and it was absolutely killing me. I had so much pain in my right eye. I literally could not keep my eye open at night when I was going to bed. And here's one of the things that I did. It's never been tested. Sanaz Human tested it though. And what I did is I put one drop. OMG, did it burn the hell out of my eye? I mean, burned the hell out of my eye. But I let the tear come out of my eye. And guess what? In the morning, no pain, no eye infection, no red eye, no soreness, nothing, gone. Whatever it was, it got it out of my eye. Whatever it was, got rid of the bacteria. I'm just overworked. So being extremely tired, I live on FOL and Divine. Could you tell I live on FOL and Divine? They're literally in my office. I can never have enough drops of this incredible product. I'm officially polished my bottle. It's empty. I have no more left in it. So anyways, long story short, this is the power of this incredible, incredible product. I've already talked to you about this. We know that our bodies are attacked. We know there's a lot of pollution around us. We know that there's a lot of chemicals. And over the time, the cells in our bodies just become overwhelmed. And if you don't do anything about it, then what happened? It's just basically your immune system is going to deteriorate. So some people say, well, how long do I need to be on FOL? Well, how long are you going to be around pollution? The reality of it is, whether it's FOL or not, you really need to take care of your health. You need to make sure you are taking care of your immune system and you're becoming a better version of yourself each and every single day. Because if you don't, then your body is going to absolutely deteriorate. All right, so these are some of the things that I've already talked about. Take a look at it for a minute. Ask yourself, how many of these items are you surrounded around every single day? Take a look. If you're on my call, Wi-Fi, that's your first one every day. How many of you have lack of sleep? How many of you live in countries where there's pollution? How many of you stress? How many of you are around viruses and bacteria, radiation, toxins? By the way, a lot of people think, oh no, I exercise every day. Did you know there's free radicals in exercising? Yep. Pretty crazy, right? These are the kind of things that our body is constantly being bombarded by. That is why you need a super antioxidant like Fountain of Life to protect and preserve your well-being. Now, I want to share some really cool stats with all of you. You guys ready for this? In Asian culture, we've heard that tofu is really good for you, right? How many of you have heard that tofu is good for you? Yeah? Eat a lot of tofu because tofu is good for you. Why is tofu good for you? Because tofu is high in antioxidants, right? Or broccoli. How about, have a broccoli a day? Well, who the heck can have a whole broccoli a day? Multigrain bread. We know it's high in lignin count. Flaxseed, same thing. So, do you guys see this chart? Do you guys see this chart? Look at this chart. Look at my mouse going. So, you have tofu at this level, which is supposed to be really, really good for you. Broccoli, multigrain, sesame seed, which I sprinkle on a lot of my salads, and I try to get a lot of sesame into my diet, and nuts and seeds. Flaxseed, for example, I put it in a lot of my salads as well. Look where Fountain of Life sits. Look at that spike. Look at that spike. Look at that spike. By the way, with the regular foods that you're eating, you are only intaking about 1 milligram on average per day. Did you know that? Where the recommended dose that doctors are telling you, you need about 50 to 100 milligrams of that in one day. Did you know that the average person ingests about 1 milligram of lignans? And that is why our bodies are constantly attacked by disease. So now by taking your 10 drops, you got your recommended dose of lignans. Pretty simple, right? Simple math. All you got to do, take your dose of your fountain of life. Now, you may say, oh, well, I have really, really good nutrition. I eat a lot of salads. I eat a lot of, beets, and I eat a lot of fruits, and I eat a lot of nuts. No matter how much you eat, you can never get the same nutrient from plant nutrients that you will get from basically our fountain of life. Okay. I've already kind of shared with you guys the flaxseed concept and wood extracts, which have the highest anti-inflammatory, by the way, and helps you with oxidization. So let's take a look at this again. I know you guys have seen this over and over and over and over, but I still hear people make the mistake. Say, well, 10 drops of Fountain of Life is like 50 cups of green tea and all the nutrients that you would get from Fountain of Life. No. It's the same as the lignin count. And by the way, each of these is not combined, but individual. So we give you different comparisons, whether it's 1,800 apples, whether it's 50 cups of green tea, whether it's 100 tomatoes, everybody has a different comparison that they could compare to understand the logic. Now, I want you to just imagine 77 cups of oats. How many bags of oats would that be for 77 cups of oats in one sitting where you have 10 drops of FOL? Isn't that insane? Isn't that powerful? That's something you should be sharing with your conversation with your customers. Now, what makes this tree so special? It could live hundreds of years. The oldest one is almost 10,000 years old. Yeah, it's a self-healing tree. It is truly from God. It is truly from nature. It is disease-free, pesticide-free. It lives in super cold climates that the best extraction is actually done during winter. And of course, a lot of people, I've told you guys this as well, and I've done this as well when it comes to changing the nutrition in your daily dose. Everything that you see in this image is processed food. Everything that you see here is canned food. Everything that you see here is processed cheese, cold cuts, dips, syrups, oils, carbs. None of these items have no nutritional value for you. That is why when you go to the grocery store, everything that is either in the freezer, the fridge, or basically in the produce section is what we call it in Canada, the outer perimeter of the supermarket is where you should be shopping. Everything that is alive and comes from earth. That could be plants, that could be animals, that could be dairy, that could be milk, that could be fruits, that could be vegetables. Those are the items that you want to stick to basically have a better nutrition. And of course, we've put 5 drops of this product into the bottle, but we say 5 drops, but really we're saying 5 drops is to protect and preserve your well-being if you're at 100 pounds. If you are over 100 pounds, you should be at 10 to 40 drops. You could drink it direct. You could eat it directly into your mouth. I don't know if I can squeeze anything out of this sucker. You could either squeeze it in your mouth. You could either put it in some juice. You could either put it in some water. You could either put it into your yogurt. I've done lots of videos to teach you guys what you can do, but it's the fastest acting, highest antioxidant that's out there. Let's say you have a little bit of a sore throat. Take a whole bunch of it. Take 40, 50, 60, 100 drops of it. Take it in the morning. Take it at night. It is fast acting, and provides the highest source that you need. It's antibacterial. Here's another really cool fact about this. You can take it during the day. You can take it at night. You can take it on empty stomach. You can take it on full stomach. It doesn't matter. But listen to your body. Sometimes people say to me, Sanaz, you know, when I took it in the morning, I was really, really energetic and I was like, go, go, go. And I got through my day. Some people say to me, Sanaz, I take it at like 2, 3 o'clock and it gets rid of like my brain grog. Some people say I take it at night and it puts me to sleep and I'm able to sleep like a rock. Other people say, oh, if I take it at night, I get too hyper. Listen to your body. Some people say if I take 10 drops together, I get nauseous. If I take 3 drops in the morning, 3 drops in the afternoon, 3 drops at night, it's ideal for me. Again, listen to your body. So you want to make sure that you are consuming the right amount of drops. Now, you may be sitting there and saying, can I take too much? And the answer is no. Actually, when you take it with food, it goes through, your body goes through enterolactone, which basically means your body takes it and digests it just like food through the lining and your gut lining, and it will help you to produce and it will metabolize your body as well and give you the health that you need. It will balance out your sugar levels in a massive, massive way. And that's what it did for me, by the way. I was almost pre-diabetic from being overweight. Boy, did I kick that in the butt real quick. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I want to be healthy and wealthy together. What's wealth without health? Or vice versa, right? You want to have both. Now you have that. You have that opulence. So I think what's really, really important is that you utilize it to the best that you can. Now, some of you may have heard me say this word, enterolactone, and said, what's that word? What does that mean? You guys ready to learn? Enterolactone is an important antioxidant. It's created in your intestinal tract from a product called 7-HMR that's inside the fountain of life. It's with anti-cancer and anti-metastatic, which I can never pronounce, properties. And what it does is that when this product goes into your gut, when you put it under your tongue, when you take it with juice, it goes into your body. It gets processed in your gut, in your body. It absorbs it into your body. It absorbs it into your organs and enters into your cells, and it converts from your cells into a powerful, from plant to human antioxidant. And that, my friends, is called enterolactone. I hope everybody understood that. It basically neutralizes harmful free radicals. It modulates the estrogen metabolism in your body. And that is actually one of the reasons why I've lost weight. It reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease. It helps with many of the potential effects against certain cancers. It's a preventative. It contributes to a better bone density. And it has definitely a much better impact into the gut microbiome. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that powerful? Isn't that inspiring? That what one product, one ingredient is so powerful. And that is the science, by the way. That is the science. If you've ever wondered why Fountain of Life works the way it does, I just explained it to you. You take these drops, it goes into your tongue. It gets absorbed into your body. It gets absorbed into your organs. From a plant antioxidant, it gets delivered, it gets digested, it gets ingested into your organs. It gets converted from a plant to a human antioxidant. Voila, the beautiful marriage between the two that gives you the best of the best, gives you your health, gives you the vitality, gives you the nutrients, all in one product, ladies and gentlemen. reduces down inflammation, gets rid of the bacteria. Do you know how many people I hear that they're talking about their gut bacteria, that they've become much more healthy? Do you know how many people I hear that at the beginning, when they start to take the product, they're urinating a lot more? They're going to the bathroom a lot more. You know what they're doing? They're getting rid of a lot of the water retention. They're getting rid of a lot of inflammation. If you've ever got a cut or wound and you put FOL in it, I don't know if you know, blood squirts out. Do you know that? If you get a cut and you actually put FOL in on your wound, you will see that it will bleed right away. It almost pushes out all the inflammation that it would cause bruising around your arms. And guess what? That blood that pushes out just got rid of the inflammation in your body. It got rid of the inflammation around your wound. So guess what it does? It heals and nurtures. Isn't that powerful? Isn't that the best way that we can have a product that enterolactone can happen in all of your bodies? A lot of times we turn on light and off, on and on, right? We don't understand it. We don't know how the power generates that the light is turning on and off. This goes into your body and it converts into this beautiful magic of enterolactone that protects, preserves, builds, intensifies, and just gives you what? Results. All of you have seen some sort of result with this incredible product. That's what it's doing into your immune system. So if you've ever wondered, now you know. The most powerful, highest dietary lignin source. It is from the heartwood of the Norwegian spruce tree extract. This is a Health Canada NPN. This is considered pharmaceutical grade health supplement. Pharmaceutical grade health supplement, right? Fast acting, high performance, antioxidant, all of the best benefits in a lignin rich diet, all in one simple product. Yeah. Okay. So now you know. And again, we've talked about a lot of this, what this incredible product does. I talked about it at the beginning, but now you see it again. Okay. So I actually want to read, before I go into Divine, let me read this for you guys as well. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions that I see in my message box. Let me just answer those as well. So worth it, can help. Okay, can this help with glaucoma? So glaucoma is basically a disease that it's an optic nerve disease that's in your eye. It's basically a transition between your eye and your brain. And so Fountain of Life will help reduce down inflammation. It may get rid of the buildup of the fluids that are causing the glaucoma, but it's not a cure. It's not a drug. So it's really, really important to just take it as a supplement to reduce down your inflammation as much as possible. Yeah. I see Ronan is adding enterolactone is highlighting as a role of an antioxidant. Beautiful. By the 7-HMR. Beautiful. And by the way, all this information, just so you guys all know, is available on your website. Yeah. So you guys can read all of the stuff. And I think those are all my questions. Okay, let's go to Divine. So Divine was created after Fountain of Life, and it is a product that I live by, I swear by. Honestly, with the amount of ingredients that we put into this baby, if you were to ever take a supplement like this, you would have to spend $500, $600, $700 Canadian to put all of these ingredients together to take it. That is as simple as it gets. Now, why we created this, again, this is literally pharmaceutical grade supplement level that we have. This is a no-brainer. If you're not on Divine, you are making a massive, massive, massive mistake. Divine truly shield your body from ailment, disease, and what you need every single day. So, number one, we all know that we need zinc. Zinc is essential. Vitamin D, glutathione, maritime pine bark extract, grapeseed extract, vitamin C. All of these things will help you benefit your health, your heart, your skin, your memory, your brain function. For gentlemen, erectile dysfunction, this product is amazing. Collagen formation in your skin, respiratory. Did you guys see how many times I said respiratory? This is so vital for respiratory disease, for cold, immune systems, bronchitis. Oh my God. This helps in so many different ways. It aids in vision maintenance. So many people have been reporting to us, letting us know that they're getting much better vision from, of course, using this product. Gut health in such a massive way. Yeah, we're talking right now about Divine, just so you guys know. And by the way, this incredible product, Divine, is also got an NPN 3 to it. It's very, very powerful. NPN 2, sorry. NPN 2 to it. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is natural. It is vegan. It is gluten-free. It's definitely made in Canada. And it's got these incredible capsules, which, by the way, have a slow release in your gut. Did you know that? So a lot of times with elderly, they're not able to digest a lot of capsules. And because most of the supplements that they've done research in, by the time that your body takes it, it does not digest it. And a lot of people just basically poop it out. And so when you are taking a product and you're spending money on it and you're just pooping it out and you're getting no digestion from it, what's the point? And it's because they're not slow releasing. So a lot of times you eat it, you just kind of get it out of your system and waste, and it just becomes a waste of money, a waste of time, and a waste of resources. So what Opulence Global was able to do was with our scientific team, we have 3 PhD doctors that worked on this. They basically gave us this absolutely phenomenal capsule that's a slow release that goes through your body. And it's magic in a bottle because all of these powerful ingredients are beautifully in harmony, married together in harmony, combined together with the right dosage, with the right amount, with the right blend, with the right ingredient, with the right, that is going to bring out the youth in you. I truly believe the reason I am reversing an age is Divine, Fountain of Life, and collagen. I'm not religiously on it. I was part of that testing group. We did it at the beginning. I'm not on collagen yet, but definitely Divine, FOL combined, absolutely no brainer if you're not taking all of it. Glutathione, a lot of people don't know what it is, and we're going to talk about that. So I want to share just a little bit about your dosage because this is very, very important. This is one of the big mistakes that a lot of people make in the dosage value. So pay attention. You want to start with 1 capsule a day. I started with 3. I have a pretty tough stomach and I started it with food. Then you want to take yourself up to 3. 3 is what you are supposed to take daily. Some people tell me that they take 1 in the morning, 1 at night, and that is more than enough for them. Some people tell me if they take 3, they get sick, they get diarrhea, they go to this, they get stomach upset. But please make sure you take this supplement with food. Take it with a meal. Your body needs to digest it. Your body needs food for this to always activate within food. Yeah, because it's got some pretty powerful ingredients in there and you want to make sure you don't get sick. The number 1, pine bark. It is helping people with asthma, by the way. It is absolutely a strong antioxidant. It protects the skin from damage. So not only it works from the respiratory part of things, from the asthma, but it's fantastic for your skin. And the pine bark extract, by the way, really protects your skin, to your tissue from ultraviolet sunlight. It also protects collagen and the elasticity issue that you may be having in your skin as well, okay? and oxidative stress. Of course, from the immune system support, it is absolutely phenomenal because it's vital for preventing infections as well as autoimmune diseases as well, because it regulates your body. If it needs to come up, it comes up. If it needs to come down, it comes down. It just modulates your body. Yeah. It improves, of course, heart health as well, which is really, really important. And ladies, menopause, it's out now. A lot of people are suffering from menopause now that they've been using products. Menopause is something that now people are talking about it, or talking about their symptoms. They're talking about the benefits of using antioxidants. And you know what? The pine bark, the fountain of life, the divine is absolutely phenomenal for menopause. Then, of course, we have glutathione. Okay, I cannot tell you enough about this incredible product. So glutathione, glutathione, glutathione. What's glutathione? It is the master antioxidant. It is crucial for protecting your cells from attacking stress and oxidative stress, as we call it. It is necessary for energy production. It is so good for preventing cancer progression. It's so good for your liver. It improves your insulin resistance. It also reduces down diseases like Parkinson's. And we've had many of our customers take it, and they went from shaky hands and not being able to button themselves up, not being able to hold a drink into their hand, to becoming stabilized. It's treating autism as well, spectrum disorders. It's absolutely phenomenal. And it is absolutely transporting mercury out of the brain and lowering heavy metals from a lot of the food that we eat. Vitamin D, another very powerful one, essential for calcium absorption, bone health. What are we without our bones? Skin and bones, right? So helping from the osteoporosis and fractures, it plays a role in mood regulations and helps to reduce the risk of depression and anxiety. It is also contributing to cardiovascular health and, of course, by reducing inflammation. Glutathione and vitamin D, which are combined, by the way, look what it's doing. It is regulating and strengthening the immune system. Men and women all need this, I'm telling you. And then, of course, vitamin C. Potent antioxidant that protects against oxidative stress, supports immune function, essential for collagen synthesis, and of course, wound healing, maintaining a healthier skin, hair, nails, supports cardiovascular health by reducing oxidative damage to blood vessels and improving, of course, endothelial function, enhancing iron absorption. I'm one of those people. I have an iron deficiency. Vitamin C is needed as a combination, by the way. Zinc. During COVID, everybody kept on saying, put zinc under your tongue, put zinc under your tongue. Zinc, 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 zinc. Zinc does so much for you. It is that mineral that everybody needs. It is crucial for your vision, for your sense of taste, for your smell, for your digestion, for your metabolism, and your nerve health. Zinc supports the immune system. It has shown to help reduce symptoms of colds quickly. So yesterday, I think I was just overworked, overstressed, and overtired. And my body, when I got home from the office, absolutely shut down. I had the sniffles. I had a cold. I had an excruciating headache. I literally felt the chills coming into my body. And I made myself some good soup. I had soup when I got home. I made myself a tea. And I took 3 capsules of Divine right at night before I went to bed. Even though I had taken my capsules in the day, I had taken 2, I took 3 more at night. I woke up this morning, brand new, back to normal. I had energy. I was good, no sniffling, no sick. And guess what? Zinc plays a crucial role in cell division turnover, growth, making essential, tissue repair, healthy skin, hair, nails, and bones. So, do you need divine in your life? Yes. And so some of the powerful non-active ingredients that you may or may not know about, by the way, the capsule. This is really cool science, by the way, because this cost the company money. The capsule, you guys see that? The capsule itself, it's made from rice bran flour. Why? Because have you guys noticed that when you open your divine capsule, it doesn't smell like a supplement? You know that nasty smell that your cabinets smell like when you smell vitamins? And you're like, woo! And you can't eat it? Or have you ever wanted to take a supplement and it tastes so bad and you don't want to put it in your mouth because it stinks? Well, it's because they're using all these synthetic, crappy supplement capsule covers. And what's the point of using crap on the outside if you're going to put goodness on the inside? So when they brought this to my attention, I said, only the best for Opulence. Like our CEO says, if it exists, make it better. If it doesn't exist, create it. So we thought, okay, what's a good active or non-active ingredient that we could use that would reach the small intestines, that would be that slow release, that would be powerful, that would be effective. And voila, we made rice bran flour as a part of your capsule. And basically the most powerful, amazing product that could be protecting the contents from the harsh gastric juices of the stomach that only kill anything that goes inside of it. Yeah. Then we wanted another one that was going to combine and mend and blend and put all of the goodies of the ingredients together, combined, that would be powerful. And we put magnesium stearate that was going to be that blender without putting any chemicals inside of it. And last but not least, Hypromelose, which I probably didn't pronounce it properly, but it doesn't matter. And this agent helps to release the supplement ingredients in a controlled manner. What does that mean? Slow release. So your body is not going all in one shot. Slow release. As it travels through your intestines, guess what it's doing? Breaking down a little bit, 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 and your body's absorbing, and your body's absorbing, and your body is taking, and your body's taking, and it's absorbing, and it's building, and it's growing. And guess what? That is how you have such a powerful product. Now, I want to share with you, because some of you have different customers in different parts of the world. There's going to be different labels in Divine. There's different labels in FOL. That doesn't mean it's a different product, by the way. It's exactly the same product, just different labels. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the power of the two products that you have, Fountain of Life, Divine Combine, as your two health supplements. And of course, as you all know, we will be releasing our incredible #1 selling collagen that will be shared in the world, that will bring out the youth in you, that will bring out the vitality in you, that will bring out the powerful bones, joints, skin, hair, vision, everything that you need as an immune support, all in one product, which is Arctic Vita, which is around the corner. It is actually in production as we speak. This incredible product is being manufactured for all of you. It will absolutely change your life. It is that premium, hydrolyzed marine collagen, 4 different flavors: vanilla, multi-berry, chocolate, and of course, we have the unflavored, as we call it, which has actually got a coconut base to it, that you can put into a hot beverage. Arctic Vita is the all-in-one solution for healthier beauty, vitality, health, and of course, this has got its NPN3. We are currently doing all of our third-party lab testing for this incredible product, ladies and gentlemen. This will be an absolute game changer. It is scientifically formulated for athletes. By the way, based on, I did a lot of research myself with my team, and I was adamant to create the best collagen. You know, Fountain of Life doesn't exist, okay? Fountain of Life is like, if anyone tells you they have a product like Fountain of Life, it's fake. It just doesn't exist. We have world exclusivity. You can't bring it. You can't make it. We have the only food grade that's out in the market. So anybody that tells you that they have a product like Fountain of Life, all I can say is blow a horn. It's not true. Simple. 2, if anyone talks to you about Divine, doesn't exist. We created it, okay? Like our CEO says, if it exists, make it better. If it doesn't exist, create it. We went and created a crazy supplement for you, for it to boost your immune system, for it to be absolutely insane, for you to become powerful. Then came the challenge. And this is what I'm going to close the call with. Thailand team came into my life. Thailand said, we want collagen. And I never used to use collagen myself, so I didn't know much about collagen. And I said, okay. Then I started to research collagen. And I thought, wow, what a powerful product. How the hell did I not know about collagen? Like, I should be on collagen. And so I started to research, and I thought, oh my God, there is so much competition. Oh my God, there's too much collagen out in the market. Then I dug and I dug and I dug and I interviewed scientists and I spoke to different people. And the more I spoke to people about collagen, the more I realized how much garbage collagen is out in the product, out in the market. I realized how much imitation collagen is out in the market. I realized the difference between good collagen and bad collagen, cheap collagen and expensive collagen, marketing collagen and real collagen. And so my brain and my team was like, go, 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 go. Research after research, interview after interview, testing after testing. We got you the best collagen. We got you the best collagen, so you can brag about it. We got you a trademark collagen that the Olympics will only allow their athletes to use this type of collagen. And I have all the data to give you. I have the science to give you. I have the marketing to give you. It's only good enough for the Olympics. If it's not our collagen, if it's not the brand of collagen, the athletes at the Olympics cannot use it. It's as simple as that. We wanted to give you the best. We've waited a long time. We're doing a lot of testing. We've done a lot of testing. We're doing all the stability testing. We could have launched Canada already. I didn't want to. I want to make sure that I give it to the collagen to Asia at the same time as North America, and I need to make sure I do my testing. So there is a reason why we've been doing it. Collagen is going to be the game changer. Collagen will absolutely change your life. Collagen will absolutely change your income. Collagen will reverse your age. It will make you more vibrant. It will heal your body from within. It will work on a tissue repair in your body. It will work on your bones. You will see you have better eyesight. You'll have better skin. You'll have better hair. You'll have better nutrition. And when your body is at its optimum level, your body will better absorb the other two. The collagen will be that this will reduce the inflammation. This will repair a lot of the infrastructure in your lungs. But guess what I've always said the collagen is? John put it out. It is the glue that's in putting your body all together. And ladies and gentlemen, when it all gets launched, it will absolutely blow your mind. It will absolutely mesmerize you. Within the first, I'm going to say 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you're going to see a difference. That's how powerful it's going to be. So with that, I am very excited. I didn't get to go through the whole collagen deck, but I will. We will have another call and I'll take you through the collagen deck. It will be powerful. It will be inspiring. We took a long time to get it out, but I promise you it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to have the right science. It's going to have the right compound. It's going to have the right nice blend. It's going to mix well. It's going to taste well. And for everyone attending the grand opening, they're going to have first dibs on it. It's as simple as that. So with that, I hope that I have inspired you. I have awakened your soul. I have got you more and more excited, brought more belief into your heart and soul about the incredible products, because without great products, there is no company. Without incredible products, you have no business. Without incredible products being sold, you have no comp plan. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. A good morning, a good evening, a good night to each and every single one of you. Sanaz from our beautiful brand new world headquarters, which I cannot wait to welcome each and every single one of you. In less than a month and away, I will be greeting you in my gala dress. I hope you got your dresses, your tuxedos ready, and I look forward to meeting, greeting, and welcoming each and every single one of you to our world headquarters. Back to our super host to share the announcements, the call. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you for spending your hour with me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Back to you.
My. I'm super dumbfounded again. There you go. The golden nuggets of our health and wellness product is really amazing. It's the deliverance was really powerful, powerful. Thank you so much, our dear SVP, right? You really, everything that you're putting your hands on, your brain on is there's really a story, there's history in the making. I don't know, I mean, I'm so proud to be part of Opulence Global. Really, I'm just like 16 months here, but hey, you know what, we're rocking it. My goodness, I can't wait for more. Anyways, I don't know if you're ready to take some questions. There's some questions I saw in the Q&A. Would you like me to read that to you? Will
Yes,
that be
of course.
okay? All
You can
right.
go ahead and ask me the questions and
Okay.
I'll be more than happy to answer them for you.
All right. So it says here, I saw a 90 days money back guarantee. How does it work with us partners if someone tells us that they don't see any difference?
Okay. So, sorry, read the question again. I'm sorry, I missed it.
There is, I saw a 90 days money back guarantee. And how's that work with us partners if someone tells us they don't see any difference?
Mm-hmm. So the 90-day money back guarantee that we have, by the way, is for our FERI Flawless, and it's a satisfaction guarantee process that we have. And that basically means if someone actually bought the product, they have to religiously use the product. They have to provide us with their logs, their journals. And basically, we know that since selling the product since 2017, we actually do not even have a return department. So sometimes people would try to get some free product. We don't have many of those people. Our distributors are pretty good. If it's a distributor that says that, if they've had an allergic reaction or they basically say that the product didn't work for them, we ask them a whole series of questions. If it doesn't work, we basically exchange it for a different type of product. But it's basically a safeguard for the customer that it's a 90-day satisfaction guarantee. If it's a customer that basically goes back to the distributor, then that is a claim that they have to make, but we honest to God haven't dealt with it ever since we've had it. So it would be a case by case usage. But the main reason we put that is just in case anybody has any allergies to it.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, moving to the next. FOL is sold on other sites, which is Amazon, MedExpress, Express.ca with free shipping. Is that legal, or I thought Opulence Global products are sold only through Opulence Global Partners e-mall. So what's your answer to that?
Yeah, so your products are supposed to be sold through your email. But there is distributors, there's people, everything that we've seen that is on any of those platforms is usually much more expensive. Like I know on Amazon, I saw it, I think it was like $110 or $120. And by the way, if your customer is spending $110, $120 from you for a bottle of FOL, you should be offering them free shipping. Everything about customer service is service. If customers feel like they're getting service from you, and if you're doing a good job following up with them, nobody will buy from Amazon. Nobody will buy any other website. So we don't normally allow people to buy it. We've shut them down multiple times. We've listed it, but at the end of the day, people need to basically report it if they do see it on an Amazon seller. But if it's more expensive, it's actually more beneficial for you, because whenever I've seen any of the Amazon sales, it's always been much more expensive than what we sell it for.
All right, all right. There is a Ronan from Tripon raised his hand in here. Do you want me to allow him to talk? Is that
Uh,
okay with
well,
you?
I think you have much more questions. Ronan, if you do
Sure.
have a question, please type it into the message box, because we have quite a bit of Q&As to go through.
All
So,
right.
and then once
Right.
we go through them, and we're already also at 9:08, so I don't want to go way too much.
All right then. Okay, so moving along, I know it says here you pass one slide which is about grape seeds. Maybe we can discuss that the next time.
Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't skip it for any reason. I think I was just clicking and I didn't realize, but grapeseed extract again is one of those instrumental ingredients inside Divine that needs to be utilized as well. But there was no reason why I just skipped it. I didn't realize I probably clicked it as a presenter too quick.
all right. So can the fountain of life reduce muscle pain caused by inflammation or overuse?
Yes.
Yes. Answer is
You can,
yes.
so to reduce Fountain of Life, two parts. Fountain of Life does reduce muscle pain caused by inflammation or overusage of your muscles, not overusage of FOL. So I just want to make sure I answer that in two parts, okay? If,
Mhm.
for example, when I work out, I do a lot of shoulder and I do a lot of back workouts, okay? And so whenever I work out, I sometimes get a lot of stiffness in my shoulders and in my neck. If I actually rub Fountain of Life into the muscle, it actually will release and open the inflammation in my joints. Sometimes I get knee pains from working out. Same thing. Inflammation will get reduced by rubbing it in.
Okie dokie. Last question for the night. For the 90-day money back guarantee, who handles shipping fee if not in Toronto?
It depends on the country and it depends if it's a distributor or customer. But usually the distributor will have to handle their customer. Remember, we sell it to our distributors at wholesale. They sell it to their customers retail. So as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you have the responsibility of taking care of your customer. Our job is to take care of you as a distributor and to teach you how to deal with your customer. So if you're unsure, please contact the office. Tell us the use cases, 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottles. Who is it? Did they have an allergic reaction? By the way, you heard me say that a couple of times. And the question has come up. Can people have allergies? And the answer is yes, they can. It's not an indestructible product. It's a natural product. So there is a possibility that somebody can orally have an allergy to it. They can hive in their neck, they can hive in their hands, they can hive in their, stomach area, underneath the chest area, under their armpits. But if you actually do a rub test in your forearm here, if someone says, oh, I'm very sensitive, I may have allergies, we always say do a patch test right in the forearm here as well. But from the perspective of someone saying the product doesn't work, that is not a money back guarantee. We know the product works. We know we sold over 1 million bottles. It's not gibberish, right? So I don't want people to be like, oh, try the product. If it doesn't work, just give it back to me. I'll give you your money back. It doesn't work like that. So I just want to make sure it is a satisfaction guarantee that we have. And you can check out our website. It's also on there.
Thank you, our SVP, Senior Vice President Sana Suman. Like, once again, you nail it down. We pick up the golden nuggets once again. We are so thankful for your training tonight. We love you. We thank you for everything that you do. And for all you, our business partners, Opulence Global Nation, what do we say? One team, one dream, one system. And where do we go bring it? To the billion. Thank you. Good night. Good morning to everybody. Salute and have a good evening.